Hey friends, how are you? Today is the 11th of March 2011, and I'd like to just bring to your attention that Japan had an 8.9 earthquake and it caused a tsunami. Many people are dead, and you probably already have heard the news. But anyway, I want to relate this to what it really points to, and that is Bible prophecy. In Luke chapter 21, in verse 25, I'll read 25 through 28, this pretty much spells out what we're seeing in the world today. The Bible also compares it to, in Matthew 24, about a woman giving birth. And the things that are coming on the earth, it is compared to that, to where a woman has contractions, and at first they're far apart and they're mild. But then as the delivery comes, they get closer and closer together, and they get more intense and more painful. And pretty soon, eventually, they're every minute, and they're very hard. And then you have a miracle. And friends, I think that's exactly what's going to happen here. You know, we're seeing it in the world with the animal deaths, the volcanoes that are erupting everywhere in our world, earthquakes, this tsunami that just happened. They're happening everywhere. And not only that, Japan, after the tsunami happened, had volcano erupting on the island. And Indonesia had all volcanoes, and in Russia had 2 volcanoes just today. And it's amazing. These things are happening really, really fast. But that's the miracle. That's what's going to happen, is that there is going to be a delivery. And that's when Jesus comes back and takes us from this sin-filled world with all the pain that we're seeing. Anyway, these verses, Luke 21, verses 25 through 28. And there will be signs in the sun and in the moon and the stars, and on the earth distress of nations. We see that, don't we? Definitely. In the Middle East, just look what's happening. Almost every nation over there is in chaos. With perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. I think that nails it, guys. Men's hearts failing them for fear of the expectation of the things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of the heavens will be shaken. Then they will see the Son of Man coming in the cloud with power and great glory. Now, when these things begin to happen, look up and lift up your heads, because your redemption draweth nigh. That's the promise that we have to look forward to, guys, is that these things are an indication of the times that we're living. And we need to have that perspective. We're not supposed to let our hearts be overwhelmed with fear. Perfect love casts out fear. Yes, these things are disturbing. They're depressing. They're heart-wrenching. When we see the footage of what happened there, I mean, it's very sad. You know, death tolls, we have no idea. They're saying in the upper hundreds, it could go into the thousands, because you watch the video and I can't imagine they can have an accurate count within a day. Nonetheless, it's very sad. But look up, because your redemption draweth nigh. And we need to stay in the Word. It keeps our balance. You know, keep focused on Jesus. And He's going to be the one that takes us through all these storms that are coming on the earth, because the winds are definitely starting to blow. The 4 angels holding back the winds. The winds are starting to slip through the fingers, and they're about ready to be let loose. And I think they already are, because this earth is it's getting rent like an old garment. It's waxing old like a garment. Take care, guys. God bless, and have a good day.